Hi guys, how are you doing? Your girl Beta Wino here, back with another new video. And on this video, I have a guest with me. I'll let him introduce himself.
Well, my name is Delali Frank Awute from Ghana. I am an international volunteer, and in Ghana, I'm a content creator and sports journalist, and also a digital marketer. So that's what I do in Ghana. But in Qatar, I'm an international volunteer,
Okay, I
which
think,
is over now. Yeah. So
yeah. So Delali or Dela
yeah, Delali
ha
or Dela.
has been an international volunteer. So I just want you to share with us about you being an international volunteer. When did you develop interest in football? When did this journey start? The journey of being an international volunteer, and how was it, and how has it been until the end? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interest for football. I've always been someone who does football because I played football back in school. Like I wanted to be a footballer, and then I became a football referee. So I'm a referee in Ghana, a trained referee in Ghana.
Really? A
Yeah,
referee?
yeah, a
Wow,
football referee in Ghana.
that's good.
I trained, then I went to the university. I didn't really study journalism in the university, but my love for reporting on the game, like reporting on football, developed was in the university, and then I, be, I, I became somebody who works as a sports journalist. So I work with a sports. I work as a sports journalist. I work with a TV station in Ghana for quite a long time. In 2018 World Cup, I had my own TV show in Ghana that I was doing the World Cup.
Really, you're
Yeah,
like live streaming.
not live streaming the matches, but it was a sports a football a World Cup diary show on
Ah,
TV. So
okay.
I was basically hosting a show, bring guests, we discuss the games after
Like
the matches. Yeah,
reviews,
review, yes,
right? Ah,
show
okay.
highlights on TV. Like it was purely a World Cup diary show.
Mm.
So 2018, I was doing sports journalism, and then in 2020, I moved to where I work today, which is a football club, like 100% football club. It's a Premier League club
Mm.
called Dream FC, where I handle the digital media
Mm-hmm.
in of the club. So when it comes to football, I have always been like,
Football,
yeah, football
you
person.
have passion, like from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
word
like
go.
yeah.
Mm.
I sometimes I feel people say passion, like saying I have passion is overrated, not
Too,
overrated, but
like too
overly
much.
too abused or something. But I would say I grew up as a football person, and I'm into football and I do football, so that's it. It's not
Mm.
really like I'm a passion like I'm a football guy, like out and out football guy basically.
Ah,
So
okay.
that's my interest in football and how I became a volunteer. Okay, so I was fortunate. I've been fortunate to work with FIFA on other projects. So FIFA had a platform. I think now it's run for 4 years. This tournament was the last year it's run. It's called FIFA Fan Movement. It's
Mm-hmm.
also basically like the volunteering, but with that is people with expertise in various areas.
Mm.
So your knowledge is in. I was a content creator and a journalist, so I was part of it. But it was also open to every football fan. But
Okay.
with that, is a closed group that FIFA gets to reach out to you. So if FIFA has a project that he wants to sell it to the fans or a
So,
project to fans,
so they
we
start with you
exactly
guys.
God before it
Okay.
comes out. So
Before.
a
Mm.
classic example is the app that was used for this World Cup, the
Mm.
FIFA Plus app.
Okay.
Before that app will
I
come out, we
haven't.
had
Mm.
initially worked on the app. I think 2 to 3 years ago. I'm not sure of the exact date. So we're working on the app. I was fortunate to be one of the content creators that reviewed the app.
Wow.
Yeah, like
Nice.
so, I reviewed the app for the African community, the African fans, what we want. I FIFA had a project called the Fan Movement. I think it ended this tournament. It's been there. It was
For a
like
long
it's a
time.
yes, a closed group for football fans, but with people, most of them are people with experts in other languages. So if FIFA has a project for fans, we review and FIFA discuss with us. We give our reviews and all that. Like for
Mm.
this volunteering, for instance.
Mm.
So if you check the volunteering ebook, for instance, you see there's a dedicated column for fan movement members. So you
Uh,
see me with other colleague fan movement members and other people with their message. So it's like that was where I started with that. I worked on the FIFA Plus app, the Plus app that came out. That app that was used for this World Cup exclusively. Yeah, I was fortunate to be one of the creators that reviewed the app and worked on it.
So why is it ending now, the FIFA fan
First
platform
fan movement.
Why is
It's
it
a
ending?
project. According to FIFA, they say that according to the last email we received, they say that they are moving on to a next stage.
Okay.
So they
So
want to
next or a different?
Something different. So now we have the I think the purpose was, I don't know, but based on the email, it looks like the purpose was to build the FIFA Plus app so that they can officially now open the fan engagement and how they can interact with fans. So they've told us to even register and all that so that we can
join that new one.
So they've directed all of us to that app. So it's something like that, and because I worked on the app too, I understand how it works and what FIFA wants to do. So that's, I've been with them. We've done a lot of projects with FIFA, and then when the draw happened, like when the World Cup draw was happening in Qatar, FIFA invited some of the fan movement members through the process. I got the email, but apparently I didn't see the email. The email went to my spam.
Oh.
So I didn't see the email
on time,
and I literally missed it. It was a hurting period because it was an opportunity, it was a paid opportunity to come to the competition as such a person, to come watch it and experience it, because we've been with FIFA for a long time.
Okay.
But I counted my losses. But through that group, they've made us know that there'll be an opportunity for us to volunteer for the World Cup.
Okay.
So we should apply another. So I had also applied for that. So after I had missed that, then I said that I went to my God and prayed to him, and I talked and the team leaders at the fan movement also said I shouldn't worry. I might, there's an opportunity to also be part of the World Cup, the World Cup proper. And I also said to myself that maybe I missed that one so that I can make the.
And you can be
interesting
in this one.
That all my colleagues that made the draw, they made the volunteering too.
Wow.
But it's fun. It's been so. That's how I applied, and then I went through the interview like everybody.
The whole process.
The process. Then I got selected, and I think I remember it's 23rd August or something, around 5 p.m. or something. I got an email pop up. I opened and it's from FIFA. It was congratulations.
Whoa, how was your feeling that day when you got that mail?
I really wanted it, and I've told you, because I had missed the draw. I really wanted to be part of the World Cup because I can't miss it twice.
Yeah.
Then I was excited. First of all, I had to take it in that I'm coming to Qatar for the World Cup.
You first relax. Read the mail. Ensure it's correct.
Exactly.
It's sent to you.
Where it's from, whether it's not.
It's not. It's called what? This spam or something. Or scams. They call scam mail. Oh, okay.
So I made sure it was right. I had to process it. Now I know that I'm coming to the World Cup. Because the experience is a dream experience. So that's how I became. Then I went through the process. Then I got to know about it. Then you have to go through the process, go through the training, and have to wait. That part is chaos. You are local, so you don't know. For the international volunteers, the wait period is what kills, man.
Well, like waiting for what? From what period to wait for what?
When you get the offer and you accept it, you don't know. Because it's your first time, you don't know the next thing you're going to do. They will just tell you accept the offer, then you are there. You
accept, then you wait for them for the next step. So you don't know when it will come.
Exactly. But for us, because we are anxious and we want to know what is happening.
You want to see things moving.
But later I realized that they were just communicating to you on timelines and on emails.
They were really on step. There were steps to be followed.
Exactly.
So.
But for us, because it's your first time,
you thought maybe they have forgotten you, or they have removed you from the list, or you're worried.
And the wait is what kills. I always tell people that the wait and the anxiety is what makes it. But it's fun. But it was all part of the destination is not really the enjoyment. The troubles you go through.
To make it the process a long process.
So when you play back, you realize that it was a fun experience.
So let me, as an international FIFA volunteer, how was it like? What were the requirements for you to come here? Like, did they do something like What do I mean to ask? Like,
They asked us to do something as international volunteers before we can come here.
yes.
Okay. So as an international volunteer, the volunteering is purely. I always tell people the definition of volunteering is what we do here. We volunteer, we give our services out.
Willing, free of charge.
Exactly. So before you even go through the process and apply, we were I don't know other international volunteers, but because I'm a fan movement member, we were told by our team leaders that the volunteering, you have to take care of your accommodation and your flights. So I had prepared my mind for those things, that I would pay my flight and my accommodation.
Luckily, you got accommodation.
Exactly. So I was ready to do that. So I had to talk to friends, like, because if I talk to friends and see, so I was fortunate I could get people that would host me if I get here. So I was fortunate. And then once we were told to book our flights, I went ahead and I booked it.
So all your expenses were on you, the flights.
Yeah, you have to.
And I think Qatar, I think you international, you are so lucky, because from the past I heard there is no accommodation for international volunteers. Nothing. Like you have to really cater for everything.
If you are volunteering because you want to do it.
Yeah. No one is supposed to. It's willingly.
Yeah, willingly. You go through the process. You go for the interview, because you showed up for the interview means you want it, and you read the terms and they are clear. So I knew it, and I was I always tell my colleagues that we are fortunate to have for FIFA to give us accommodation, and we appreciate it, because it took like 70 to 80% of our stress.
Yeah, I know it was costly. It could be maybe that could have made other volunteers to back off because of the expense here.
And then when we got here, Qatar gave us free transport. So it was fun. You go to your accommodation, like, it was not only when you were on your shift that you get the free transport.
Every day, whenever you want to go out.
Even if I'm not on shift, I just have to pick my hire card, and because you have the volunteer accreditation,
it was easy.
Small. In my country, you say you are gaga, like you can show off small.
You show small, like a boss.
Yeah.
No one should. You just show the accreditation, then they say, they don't even ask you anything
I met
else.
once. He said, "You are government workers, you are government property."
Wow.
It was fun. Like, so that's it. I think then that's how we have to be here. You have to book your flight. So everybody booked their flights, and then I got here. I came here. I enjoyed everything.
So how has been your experience?
Super. I don't know how I'm going to be able to describe it, because I was fortunate. I always say it's being fortunate, because the other volunteers that didn't get to work in the Lusail Stadium. You also work in the Lusail Stadium. So
we were lucky ones to be in the Lusail Stadium where the final was held.
And it's true, when we went for our first training, the supervisor there said that we that are in Lusail Stadium, we are just fortunate, because we're going to witness the big games.
Yes.
Not only the final.
The big games only, and
if I'm not mistaken, I still to be corrected, but Argentina.
I think all of their games were in Lusail.
Yeah, Messi played almost 4 or 5 games
in Lusail. Yeah,
and
sure.
I watched Messi.
Yes,
closely,
eye to eye.
Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo, and fortunately they added our bit to Lusail.
Yes.
That means when you go there, you can get to watch England. I saw Arsene Wenger. I saw
Mbappe.
All the England legends. I saw Mbappe. Like, even if France did not make it to the finals, I had initially seen him at our bit. So the experience is everything boxed together. Has been great. And to sum it up, if FIFA told me to pay for my flight again, to do it again, I will do it. So
you will do it. You will not hesitate to do it.
Everything again, it's something that I would do again. So literally, it sums up how the experience has been. Because if it's not good, I wouldn't want to come back.
So what about any challenges you faced during this? You can't tell me like it was all roses.
No. The challenge is that, and the challenge is when you buy. The challenge is from my. How do you call it? Oh, how should I explain this? When you buy here and you convert it to your country currency.
Please don't do that. You will die. You will be shocked.
Yeah.
You will have a heart attack.
First, I didn't want to, but my first shift, it was very early in the morning, so I left the accommodation. And another challenge, the first one is there. So when I bought a cafe and I don't know what came over me. I converted.
You converted.
No, 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 no.
Please don't do that mistake.
It
Don't
went
do
into
that.
me. So that's the first one. Then later I processed it, and then two, the sleeping pattern. That's the challenge I faced. And I here you don't get to greet good morning. I was telling a friend, you wake up and it's already afternoon.
So fast, the time. Did you realize the time
yeah,
moves here
moves.
so
Yeah.
fast? You don't
It's like
notice.
everybody's in a hurry. The time is in a hurry to finish.
To go.
Yeah, so that's those are the challenges. Like when I buy and I have to convert, so I stop converting.
Please
Then
don't.
the waking up because the time.
Your normal pattern.
Yeah, you don't get to greet good morning. And you know when we got here, like 4 or 5 days, you just have to start. So you don't use 1 month to adjust. So now I'm adjusting and the tournament is over.
Yeah, because like you had that timeline, so you really have to catch up so quick.
But so apart from that,
really nothing. How was your accommodation?
Oh, good man. I was not even expecting accommodation, and I've given a place to sleep. I have no rights to complain.
You have no rights.
Yeah, because I was told initially before applying for the thing that I'll pay for my accommodation.
Yeah. Then
I come and they say, "Oh, go and sleep here." I have no rights to complain. Like that's me. Yeah, I don't know about any other person, but for me, I have no rights to complain. It's free. If I could have said I don't like it, then I'll go and pay for what I want to. You know? Yeah. So for me, that is it. Because the terms and conditions for being a volunteer is
they were
clear.
very clear, like clear. You read, you understand before.
Example, I have applied for the Women World Cup.
You have?
Yeah, I have. I would volunteer for FIFA
till the end of you.
The World Cup is over. Like they said, we are not taking volunteers again.
Really? So you have said this journey, you're not letting it. Like you want to, like you want to be part.
Or maybe one day I become a FIFA staff. Because our plans were clear, and I always tell people I knew what I was getting myself into, and if I didn't get the accommodation, I would have still gone ahead to look for a place to sleep. So for me, it was clear, and I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to do it till I'm still going to be a volunteer. Maybe one day I become a FIFA staff.
I think that you'll be like your dream now.
Yeah, because I work in a football club, and I was really honored to be given the opportunity to work on the FIFA Plus app. So when I saw the app live, now people using it, I'm so excited.
Yeah, so excited because
I've
you
been fortunate to work on it.
You worked
so
on
maybe
it.
one day then we'll come back to this video that I said that I would want to and love to work with.
Yeah. Let's finish this video. Highlight of your international FIFA volunteering experience. Yes. The highlight.
Never stop dreaming. To be honest, never stop dreaming, because I never saw myself. Not even in my wildest dream did I see myself being part of a World Cup this early, because I'm a sports journalist. It's every journalist or every sports related person's dream to cover the World Cup. But I just didn't be part of it. I just didn't report on it as a journalist. I worked on the World Cup and worked on the finals. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for me, I never saw myself, and just like Qatar's story, as the smallest country ever to win the World Cup. They never thought of hosting the World Cup or getting to this level.
Yes.
Yeah, this level, and they've successfully done it. So that's what I say. When FIFA asked me to give my message, unfortunately they didn't publish my message. That's fine. They published my picture in the volunteers, which is okay. I told them that just as the song, one of the tunes, like
the higher or
not the dream.
Oh, the dreamers.
Yes,
yeah, we are the dreamers. We made it happen.
Exactly, we made it happen.
Yeah,
and for me, it's been a fortunate thing for me, and it's an experience that I would forever. Although I can't forget it, obviously, it's an experience that would forever live with me.
Okay, so where can people find you?
Okay, I am also a content. I'm also a content creator. My YouTube channel's name is DelSoka.
We are going to put all his socials here, please.
So DelSoka,
get in touch.
DelSoka, DelSoka on YouTube. I don't know, social media, my name, Delali Frank. My Frank is spelled PH. Like that's my name.
Don't worry, we're going to type it here.
So you can find me on social. I'm very active. Yeah, very active online. On
the Ghana celebrity.
No, I'm not. I'm not
okay, guys, that has been neat.
But I try my best to be active online. Yeah, I like posting myself on Instagram. I like posting. I like on Twitter and Facebook. I like sharing news. sports, digital, media related stuff, sports stuff, more business oriented content. So you can reach out and say hi anytime.
Sure, sure. Guys, that has been
And
it with my friend Della from Ghana. Thanks for watching. Please not forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Yes.
adios.
Adios.